Thank you for joining. Hello, Machahasa. I love that name. Every time I say it, it's fun. Hi, James, over on YouTube. Hi, of course, number one husbando, Einto. Hi, Audie. How you doing? Hello, Dream, Loco, Wilbo. Thanks for the lurk. Hi, Sai. That rhymed. That's cool. And of course, hello, Mr. Gooner. I apologize in advance if I'm like a little bit lower energy today, but I'm so sleepy. Also, yes, tonight we dine on sushi. Perfect. I watched one of my friends get traumatized from this game. Yeah, that's what I heard. Greetings, traveler. How is today treating you so far? Oh, well, first of all, welcome to the stream, Rebby. I'm doing pretty good. Just tired, but otherwise decent day. Also, I just realized I don't even have my my model behind my desk. Oh, I turned it off. That's why. Okay, there we go. I'm stupid. No, never dining on sushi. I mean, there's me, but besides are you making a dirty joke, Loco? Is that a dirty joke? I sleep all day long. Well, you were up pretty late, so that doesn't surprise me. He is one of them wholesome guys. It did not fit him well. Yeah, pretty much what I heard was just like that people got PTSD from like hearing the opening music. So it must be pretty bad. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more of that today. I might stop halfway through and play. There's this other game I bought when it was on sale. It's a gas station simulator. And I don't know. It seems really fun. So I might do like half and half, but we'll see. Would you be interested in my newest wares? What kind of potions do you sell? Are these like illegal potions, or are they whoa. Okay, hold on. That's a lot of words. After many experiments and brewing, I created some new potions. One potion allows the user to convert the air around them into a solid iron bark weapon of their choice. I also developed a potion that makes the user more difficult to perceive. If potions aren't your thing, I have invented a new weapon. Mechanical exoskeletal legs that are more animalistic, allowing for increased speed, higher jumps, and enhanced physical traits for the user. That actually, that last thing sounds pretty cool. I might James said illegal potions, any according to 1500s law. All right. So let me get the game going wherever it is in my list over here. And then just waiting for that to load, and then we'll start. I don't think we didn't get too far into it last time. So for anybody who wasn't here, pretty much just, we're the typical like main character or whatever, and just to let you know, she know that you are streaming. Who's she? That's scary. Okay, enjoy your dinner, James. I'm here. Hey yo, hi, hello, Steve. My potions are very healthy, I promise. That sounds a little bit sus, but I'll believe you. I'll try some out. Imperial Gritty, I'm listening. Well, welcome to the chat, Gritty. But yeah, so basically we were actually, hold on, let me just actually make this so that it shows up so I don't forget. This one, I think. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, anyways, we're basically, typical harem main character, completely boring guy that for some reason has 4 girls, interested in us. The girl with the red bow is like our childhood friend. The girl with the long purple hair is like, the shy, bookish type. The pink hair, as you can probably guess, is the tsundere. And then, this girl in the front is like, it's not spoilers! I'm just going over what we did last stream, because we're not starting from the beginning right now. We're starting like maybe 30 minutes in. But yeah, so the girl in the front, wait, which one is the VTuber? Wait, is there well, first of all, welcome to the stream, Wade. I don't know if one is a VTuber. That's a good question. Also, Steve, what's your question? But yeah, we didn't get very far. We just kind of got to where like all the girls sort of like introduce themselves. So we're still super early on. But yeah, she's like the school actually I think vice president, I don't know. But basically, the typical popular anime girl that like does everything and everybody loves them and blah, 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 blah. Steve from Minecraft. He is a different Steve. He is a better Steve. But yeah, and then the plot of the game is essentially like our childhood friend has been trying to get us to join a club, finally got us to join their club. Oh, hi, Brett Sama, how you doing? They got us to join their club, and so yeah, now we're in the thing. But yeah, that's pretty much as far as we got. We didn't get to calling Doki Doki a hair was wild to me. Well, okay, I'm still very, very early on in it, So right now, I haven't seen any of the horror aspects, just the the girl aspects. Brett, do you want to see the updates to what I am working on? Yeah, sure. Yeah, like you mean your model? Ooh, nice turtle, nice turtle. Okay. Yeah, send it to me. Gotta cut up some potatoes, but in the meantime, cut up some for us too, Sushi. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, so, and I think the very last thing that we did was, they convinced everybody to like write a poem, and then we're like supposed to like share the poems with each other or something. And I think that's like where we're at right now, is like showing the poem with her. So, what's up, Hori? Haven't seen you here in a while. How you doing? All right, so anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Okay, so yeah, basically, we're exactly where I thought we were, so that's good. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sent to you? Okay, let me look real quick. Ooh! Oh, that's looking good. I really like the stuff on the head. trying to be like as non-spoilery as possible, but yeah, the stuff on the side of your heads is, head, you only have one head. You have two things on the side of your one head, and those things are cool. Is what I'm trying to say. Not the pickles, oh no. I have to make new potions now. Oh, I think you should make some new type of potions. Particularly, oh, thank you, Steve, for the hydrate. Let me drink real quick. Thank you. Yeah, I also like the stuff on the head. What was I gonna say? Oh, hello, Queasiac. Welcome to the stream. Sup, that's Cap. What do you mean, what's Cap? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the potions, yeah, okay, so, we're kind of in a little bit of a war right now, between myself and another streamer in the chat, Sushi. Yeah, we died on Sushi. But yeah, we're kind of in the middle of an epic war, so any potions that you could make that could help, help us win the war, I would be very interested in purchasing those from you for sure.
Dusk is falling upon the ruined battlefield. Bodies littered the ground.
We don't dine
A small
on
group of
bread.
soldiers
We
stand
dine
at
on
the center,
sushi.
markings covered by mud.
Okay.
Lady Bread looks upon the sunset and smiles.
I forgot I
knowing
added that
the
one.
battle is won.
I eat sushi for dinner. Y'all fighting war against sushi. Yep. Sushi Bean, the one that she stepped away for a few minutes, so I'm telling you guys about the war while she's gone, so she doesn't know. Even though Loco will probably tell her, because he tells her everything. Loco's a double agent, because he's one of my mods, but he's on the side of Sushi. So, grains versus sushi. pretty much. Yeah, it started because we raided her, I think after we finished playing this, actually. Or It was either this or me side, I don't remember. But I told everybody to just go and threaten to eat her. so they did. And we've been at war since, so you know where I stand. I do. We, you, and what army? You're surrounded by the Church of Christ. Not the pickles. Is Sushi a funny-looking cat? Yeah, she's like a cat combined with, I think, a shrimp. Like she has like a shrimp tail, but she's very, very nice. It's just to specify, it's a joke war. It's not like a real war, but I mean, it is a real war, you know, for us in the Church of Christ, but you know, Sushi's nice. Be nice, but eat her at the same time. Just apologize, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I am an army. Yeah, Loco's the one-man army. I even had Chat GPT write us like a lore story. That was pretty epic. We have it in our Discord if anybody wants to check it out. A sad army. The Church of Christ takes our crusades very seriously. Exactly. It's life or death. At least for Sushi. All right. Okay, so you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Mood. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, and yeah, we named our main character after Duck of Wisdom in the chat because he won. I had everybody pick a number and he got the closest to that. So our main character is named Breb with a B. Loco, more like 0. All right, so let's see. Is this supposed to be? Wait. Is it supposed to be her poem or my poem? I don't remember. But I guess let's read it anyways. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. I like it. Okay, I like it. Oh, you got a Kirby. Nice. When Loco goes loco, that's when you should fear the samurai. But isn't Loco always loco? Like, isn't this pretty much as loco as you get, or do you get like extra super loco? Are there like levels to the locos? I made the potion. Let's go. Okay, what are the potion's effects? What does it do? Okay, let's see. Okay, so that was Monica's. That was Monica's poem. Interesting. Loco levels are defined by different chaos levels. Fair. Says the man referred to himself in the third person. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Monica. Welcome to the Sour Bros. Loco goes from 0 to El Loco, then Loco K? I don't know that one. Just a very strong catnip, but if they actually drink it, very strong cat. Okay, I immediately in my head, I just oh yeah, I also have to remember to keep looking at the YouTube chat thing again. I wrote it in the wrong. Hold on, how do I type in Twitch chat instead? I don't know. Anyways, no, low coke, like the like the fun. Cocaine. Gotcha. But yeah, I just had an idea of like a funny story with your potion. Like I got it, you know, in order to go against Sushi, but since we're both cats, I accidentally drink it and then, you know, it affects me instead. 3 bronze coins. All right, we'll get that ready for you. Monica, are you a friend of Dank? Dank Wolf? What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I've got 2 branches and 5 balls of wood that seems about equal. Best I can do is tree fitty. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Wait, Monica. What about Monica? Oh, so you've decided... Oh, it's Monica! And this is Monica! Oh, so you've decided to join my club? Wonderful. I hope you'll enjoy it here. I can't wait for you to write us some beautiful poems. Welcome. She is watching us. She is. I forgot that her name was Monica. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Well, Monica, I loved your poem. Your poem was very good, just so you know. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Getting real meta up in here. I'm always watching. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Let me, okay. Oh, I did install it. Okay, I was just making sure I installed the gas station game. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Great advice, Monica. Okay. All right. Do we show our poem next to the childhood friend, the tsundere, or the shy girl? Whoever answers first, I'll pick that one. Still crazy, a game like this gives actually good writing advice, right? And let me just put a couple of my charts through over here because I am still pretending to work right now. Let's see. She is dangerous. I recommend you to go and delete her file. Who? Monica? She seems harmless. Tsundere. Heads or tails? Tails. But I think we're going with the tsundere because that seems to be the consensus. Was it? It was Natsuki, right? Is the tsundere, I think? I'm pretty sure. Breb, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? T for tsundere, but Yuki is better. Yeah, honestly, I'm usually all about the tsunderes because, you know, that's kind of what I am. But I really do like, I do like Yuri's character in this a lot so far. Bread filled with lead. A bullet, oh my gosh. Harsh, what? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into it? Damn, she's so mean. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. It looks stupid. I can immediately tell it's stupid. So, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. This reminds me of a poem I wrote in like elementary school. It was what was it? Okay, I remember because I found it the other day. It was Melissa Joan Hart, which is an actress on one of the Nickelodeon shows I used to watch. So Melissa Joan Hart, she rode in a cart. She didn't get very far. She should have rode in a car. I mean, absolute. I think it's absolute cinema, so. Mugen! That's mean bread. Well, it's honest. I mean, okay, you can't look at this and tell me this is a good poem. Come on now. Master of the obvious. Wait, bread filled with lead, and then I tripped on the fence. See, you guys you're already making better poems than Natsuki. Just it goes hard. What do you mean? Makes sense. You're both tsundere. That's true. We would be tsundere about each other, I guess. But I mean, I feel like I'm pretty objective that this is a terrible poem. But you know, yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I'm not. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Bread filled with lead, then take this here instead. Boss, I made you food for supper. It's in the food channel. Oh, excellent. Back in the dungeon with you now that you're done cooking. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Jotaru. Welcome to the Sour Bros. It's fine. Okay, good. Yes. Get back in the basement, Hori, and lock the door behind you, all right? But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Jotaru, why did we say it like that? Because I was reading the name slowly, trying to figure out if it was like multiple names, or why do we say Japanese words like that? Because I'm not Japanese. I feel like it sounds pretentious to like be super accurate with like the pronunciation when it like you're just like an American with an American accent, you know? I don't know. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be easily disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more time went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I would. That poem was terrible. You mean American or a white person? Because I don't say it like that. Okay, American and a white person. In fact, I have gotten my DNA analyzed, and I am 99.7% white. So it would be harder to be more white than I am. Although I'm sure there's someone out there that's 100%. Or 99.9 or something. So you speak for all of us. Well, I'm just saying, for me, I don't know. I feel pretentious when I try to. Can we get a new speaker? Oh, you're mean. I feel pretentious trying to like pronounce it correctly. I don't know. Okay. Let's do. Okay, do we go with the childhood friend next, or the shy girl? So Yuri is the shy girl. Childhood friend is Sayori. And I'm gonna put some more charts over here. All right, Unk. I feel like I'm past Unk status, but like not like. Is there anything between grandma status and Unk status? I feel like that's where I would be. The shy girl. Okay, all right. We will read hers next. Old. I really like your new overlay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for noticing. I got like a whole bunch of new. I figured since I'm kind of like redoing everything for when I have my my debut in a couple months, that I would kind of like redo my overlay and stuff too. You mean pop status? hag, I would say. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Hag would work. Hag would work for sure. Because it's like, Unk could still be kind of like young, but just, you know, older than, you know, the kids. I really like it. Well, thank you. I thought the text color on the ones on the bottom, they look like the holographic names in in Discord. So I was like, oh, that's cool. What y'all know about the status patch notes? Wait, for this game or for a different game? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. It's new, LOL. I really mess with Yuri in all honesty. Yeah, there's something charming about her. Not like Unk and stuff, the patch notes. I have no idea what you mean. I think I'm too Unk to understand. Which is it's like Unkception. I don't know. Unk is like 36. Okay, so I'm barely Unk then. I'm barely Unk because I'm 37. So. Oh, they updated the ages in the patch notes. I see what you mean. Wait, who? Hori did the sushi thing. Good job, Hori. Good job. Glad to see you're working from the basement. She really is charming. Great character. Yeah, she seems like it. I don't know. I'm still between her and Monica at the moment as far as like the fave. Unk is like 45 plus to me. Well, Unk is like 45 plus to you just because you want to be closer to my age. So if I'm Unk, then you know. No, pretty sure it starts younger than 36. Yeah, I feel like Unk is maybe like 30 plus. Shut up, relax. I feel like 30 plus, yeah. Unk is a mindset, there you go. Search the patch notes. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Unk is like 30 plus,
Dusk
honestly,
is
at
falling
this
upon the
point.
ruined battlefield.
Or like maybe
Bodies littered the
someone
ground.
10 plus years older
A small
than
group
you.
of soldiers
Fair.
stand at
But
the
like,
center.
I don't call people
Markings
Unk. I mean, I
covered
kind
by
of like the Unk.
Lady Bread
the
looks
Unk,
upon the sunset.
It's like a nice way to
knowing
say
that
you're
the battle
old, but
is
not
won.
saying you're old, you know? They patched this mindset stuff. It's about ages now. You gotta update, bro. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Poem cannot be this interesting, right? I mean, I feel like Monica's was so good that it's gonna be hard to top that one anyways. Same to me, calling someone Unk is rude. Oh, you think it's rude? I don't know. I don't feel like it's rude, but we really happen over this. I mean, it's a good conversation about, you know, the morals and patch note of Unk. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. None of these dudes updated. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Oh, Yuri's up here talking shit. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I could never take that level of disrespect. The disrespect she's showing Natsuki. Oh, okay, we got fancy writing too. She got some cursive going on here. All right, so the poem is called "Ghost Under the Light." The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, that's kind of stupid too. It's times like this I wish I knew how to read. She's writing in cursive to impress us. I'm pretty sure. Because, like, not only is it in cursive, but, like, I feel like she also wrote it very, you know, like the penmanship is very pretty too, you know? Like, she was really, really trying. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. She knows we're illiterate. Why are we doing this? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Oh, okay. So this is where like the game was meant to be played by a younger person because I can read cursive very easily because we had to use it for a while. Exactly. We're dyslexic too. I love her so much, man. See, I don't know, Steve. I thought you would have liked the childhood friend, maybe, but yeah, yours pretty good. Yours pretty good. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Breb. Oh shit, you got Sour Patch Kids? Nice. Oh, and thank you for the head pats. Did it go off? I didn't even, I didn't see if it went off.
Head pats time.
Oh, there we go. Slide me that. Yeah, you gotta share. You gotta give all of us at least one Sour Patch Kid. That's the rule. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Breb. Oh my god, the cheese! You guys making another whole sandwich today, throwing everything. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to... Stop throwing sausages at me! I'm trying to read this smart, shy girl's dialogue, and you guys are just throwing sausages at me. Oh, oops. I normally just eat the heads of them, then spit them out. IDKY. That's a waste, man. You gotta eat the whole thing. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Breb. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, we only got one choice, so this time it'll be the childhood friend. Sorry, I had to finish up the last of my Red Bull. This is a good poem, Breb. Are you sure it's your first time? Well, as the Steve in the chat says, if anybody says it's their first time, they're lying. Of course. It's not that good. Yeah, bro, Yuri, we should show it to her again. I wish. Like, I feel like that's the thing I don't love about, like, visual novel type games is, like, once I decide who I want to go for, I don't want to talk to all the other people again. Not for me. Morning, everyone. Oh, hi, Ton. How are you? Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Hehehe, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not the pickles! Oh my god. Stuffed nose, but alright. I feel that. I feel like my nose is like permanently stuffed these days. It's really annoying. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Breb. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Oh my... Not the pickles again! What? We're trying to read the serious poems, you guys. You can't throw pickles at me while I'm reading poems. It's against the rules. This club has issues like why do we trash talk each other? True. All right, do we think her poem's gonna be good or not? Oh my god. Damn it, okay, Sushi, this is really war. This is war for sure. This is a declaration of war, all right? That's like dropping a nuclear bomb, okay? Also, hi Natsu, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, not you too, Loco. Oh my god. Terrible. Straight trash. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty bad too. I feel like it's gonna be better than the tsunderes, but not by much. We'll see about that. Oh my, I'm trying to read poetry. I can't read poetry through all the pickles. If it ain't good, we act like we can't read. Oops, oh no, I hit a button. Can I go back? Whoops. Oh no, I didn't see it. Well, I'm sure it was pretty bad. Oh my god. Not you too, Twan. I can't believe this. This is just terrible. Just bully behavior, all of you. Oh my I wonder if I can Google. Oh my god. If I can Google through all these pickles. Toki Toki Literature Club Sayori poem. Oh no, it just has like the ones how to get her to like your not personality, to like your poem. Alright. All I had to pull up my I had to pull up Google in the same window as my OBS, and all I just hear is the throwing sound of pickles at me the whole time. She ended it with "I want breakfast." Okay, that sounds pretty pretty on brand for her then. This poem better be peak because I can't read and it hurts just trying to. Fair. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It probably was, but we'll never know. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Pickles for breakfast. Honestly, with how crazy my cucumber plants are going right now, I might have to start eating pickles for breakfast for real, because I just, like, my fridge is overflowing with cucumbers. I gotta learn this weekend how to can them, because it's crazy. Like, I feel like they go from, like, producing nothing to, like, everything. I found it and put it in the Discord if you... Oh, sure, thank you. What, is it general? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Gooner, appreciate ya. All right, so the poem, Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but trusting, not testing, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Yeah, that kind of straight trash. I gotta be honest there. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, these two finna scrap, right? Yeah, they, sounds like they're throwing a little bit of shade at each other. At this current moment in time. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. She finna say something about how she looks. I mean, they're both pretty cute, so I don't know what you could say. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Watch, these two are so weird. Yuri, you're really dropping the ball here, homie. Yeah, Yuri is I feel like Yuri is all of us with the social awkwardness. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I mean, we are watching a bread stream where a chicken and sushi throw pickles at bread. Technically, he's a phoenix. But yeah, that's a good point. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Breb did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my... Oh, dang, Natsuki's kind of a bitch. Yes, he is being honest with his word. The infinite chicken nugget, exactly. We're gonna we're gonna make him into a chicken nugget, and yeah, he's just gonna regenerate every time we eat him. It's perfect. What is a phoenix but a pre-cooked chicken? Yeah, true. Good point. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Oh, so she's like, oh yeah, your poem wasn't shit. And Breb liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands. Oh shit, the music stopped. Something's gonna happen. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Breb appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Breb started showing up. Is she saying that she's stuffing her bra? Oh my gosh. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. I knew it. Yeah, you called it. You called it for sure. I didn't think they'd get this. I thought they would just like continue throwing shade at him. She obviously ain't stuffed him. I mean, she might. It's very easy in this kind of outfit because you can't see like her bra or her clothes or anything. But I feel like they were the same size on the first day when she came, so maybe not. Look, Brett, just look. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Breb, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay, so this is me and Sushi, all right? And we're both talking to Loco to be on our side for the war. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. LOL, I don't gotta try and get Loco on my side. Okay, fair. Classic, except more one-sided. Loco isn't on your side. I know, I can't believe my own mod betrayed me in the war. So true, tsundere and a shy girl. Fair. Help me explain that to her, Breb. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Breb? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, okay, so who do we agree with? So Natsuki, Yuri, or we could call in Sayori to try to mediate. We'll just put another little thing throughout my work while you guys decide. Yuri, you see now, Bread, help me. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Choose help me. Oh, too late. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. Oh well, welcome to the stream, Reed Blower. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. Oh no. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Okay. I gotta say, originally I was really enjoying Yuri, and Natsuki, her design isn't really my type, you know? But her personality, I don't know. I might have to transfer over. I guess we'll see. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. You like tsunderes? Nice. I enjoy my own kind. That's why. My own kind. I said that weird. I look across the room. Everyone does, right? There's some people that don't. There's some people that don't. But I feel like they're few and far between for sure. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Breb. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Breb, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to try. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Didn't you just brew enough tea? Very fair point. Very fair point. Different kind of tea, but very, very fair point. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Okay, my question though is, all right, when it came to the poems, like when we had to pick the words and they would go towards one of like the three girls or whatever, and then now in this case where we had to choose, whose side we take, why is it only the three? Why can't we take whatchamacallit? Why can't we take Monica's side? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Gooner. I actually also have some tea. I am hydrating with tea. Different kind of tea, though. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Obviously, because she's the prez. But still, I mean, can't we, can't we try to riz her a little bit? Insanity? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Breb, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Breb. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh wait, do we have to write another poem? All right, well, I'm just gonna pick random ones this time. I'm just literally gonna click, like I don't even know, and we'll just see how it ends up. gonna be a real weird poem. Yeah, improve your poetry skills. I see, I see. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Breb. Okay, so we need to take a very short break so we can run some ads, and I don't want anybody to miss anything. So I will BRB for 3 minutes, and then we'll continue. All right, we back. Thank you for the lurk, Worth. Appreciate it. All right. If you're listening, the bath bombs you got off my throne just came in too. So thank you for that. I'm gonna take a nice bath after stream. Thank you for the lurk read. All right. Hi, Breb. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. We still on the poem stuff? I think so, because it made us like do the thing where we pick the words again. So I'm assuming so. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Bet I got one? Alright, let's hear your poem. Poem? I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah, I believe you write one every in-game day. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess that's kind of like how you build up your, like, reputation with the girl you want or whatever. That makes sense. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Breb to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Here you go. Roses are red, violets are blue, and sugar is sweet, and so are you. I don't think you wrote that. I'm pretty sure I've heard that. I heard that before. This is some plagiarism in the chat. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ah ha ha ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. IDK, what you're walking about? There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That, still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us. Hee. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hee. Whap! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha 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 ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha 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 ha. That was my first poem I've ever done. I don't know, man. Kind of sus. How about you write a second one that's definitely not plagiarized, so we can assess your poem writing skills. It's a cookie miracle, right? I wish cookies would just randomly fall from the sky and hit me in the face. That would be very nice. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hehehe. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Quickly checks Red's redeems. Unfortunately, there's no giant cookie that will fall onto my head. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, Reed. Official welcome to the Sour Bros. Adi and Ainto are saying Riz, and that's my boy in the general chat. Well, maybe they don't know that you plagiarized it, huh? You gotta write another one. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Not more pickles. I was just thinking like, oh no, and now I'm a bread. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. That's like a coordinated attack. It seems like the pickles are what turned me into the bread. I didn't. All right, well, still, I think you should write a second poem. Bread tells you. Oh my gosh, not the cheese. What am I, a charcuterie board over here? Well, I guess we're missing the meat because we got the bread, we got cheese. LOL, you don't get cookies to the face, you get pickles. Pretty much. Yum, cheesy bread. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, geez. I get it. Cookie still in the hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Huh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Oh, are we finally starting to get into the horror aspect maybe? Of course she's okay. That was such a delayed alert. Oh my god. I got a new one. All right, what's your new poem? Let's hear it. Let's see if the Riz continues, or if it was a one-time Riz, like a one-hit wonder song. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. At this point, just put a redeem that turns you into a punching bag, right? Sounds about right. Oh, thank you so much for the follower. Thank you so much for the follower. Thank you so much for the follow, Soulflower. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Head pats time.
Thank you for the head pats. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'd like to get to know you if you let me to... Okay, Hori. It was almost perfect, but you used the wrong two. Well, okay. I think it should be if you'd like me to, right? Because if you'd let me to, doesn't really make sense. All the F's in the chat. It was. I'll still give you points for it though. It was very, very rizful. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. True. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, I weren't too worried, but... IDK, I thought of it on the spot. You'll get there, Hori. Riz adjacent. Yeah, for anybody not in our Discord, who knows, I told Hori he can be a mod once he learns his twos and his yours, but... So far, no dice. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But a boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is this your first time ever playing Doki Doki Literature Club? Yes. Well, first playthrough, not first day. We did some of it last week. But my first playthrough. So a few years you'll get there, Hori Gambate. Look, he's trying, okay? He's doing his best, you know? I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Breb. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. But yeah, first playthrough, and I don't know I know that it turns into like a horror game at some point, but that's all I know about it. Because we were playing Me-Side before this, and I saw it was like recommended by people for a similar kind of like game that's nice at first, and then not so nice. It's alright, Hori. Most native English speakers also cannot speak type English correctly. Yeah, exactly. Seeing Braid going through this will be entertaining. Oh no. Am I getting close to the parts where it's gonna get a little bit, creepy, or is it gonna still be nice for a while? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Maybe we will not tell you. Fine, jeez. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Yeah, I don't think, sorry, I'm just doing something at my work real quick. Would you guys go to a literature event in the school? Like, I like reading and everything. Like, I was super, super big into reading, but I don't know if I'd, go to a literature event. It just sounds kind of, sounds a little bit boring, but I guess it depends on, who's running it and what its purpose is and all that jazz. I got a better one, and I had to get Adi to make sure it's good. I wouldn't. All right, Sushi, you and me are the same then on that one. And after they come, okay, I already said that. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? I was big into English and would always go to literature events. Nerd. Sounds kind of boring, and I'd be thinking of anything else, right? I mean, I guess because for me, it's I like to read alone. I don't like book clubs. I like to just read my own shit. So I guess I would have to see what the literature event actually was. Yay, bread is bread. I was in my science Olympiad in middle school. I heard come and my attention came back. Being called a nerd by a loaf of bread is a level of pain. I was a nerd more so back then. I was in science Oh my gosh, you guys are all nerds. I can't really say much. I mean, I told you last time about my my Japanese culture club, so okay, let's see Hori's other. Okay, roses are red, violets are blue. My jokes are terrible, but my feelings for you are true. Okay. That was very, very good. That was very good. I think you might be a poet yet. You got some poet skills showing. You're welcome. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes. Ah, good thinking. Atsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. That's my boy. You trained him well. My power is coming out. Yeah, I mean, once you learn your yours and your twos, you'll be invincible, man. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. The cupcake section. Dude, I want a cupcake so bad after the last time. Am I gonna get cupcake cravings again? I nearly fall out of my chair. Anime moment. Hehehe, sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hee. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? I 100% want to join the nap, right? I'd be like the founding member. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Lol, I wouldn't. Dude, okay, but see, okay, here's what I'm thinking. Do you guys remember? Actually, I don't know since you guys are younger if they still do this, but I feel like in kindergarten, you know, when we had like those, we had like almost like gym mat, you know, things that we would roll out for nap time, and for some reason it was like so comfy. Like that would be super awesome in like a napping club. I don't actually like sleeping. Really? I love sleeping. I love sleeping, but I don't get nearly enough of it. Nap time, I remember that. Yeah, because it was probably like last year for you. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? I used to get in trouble for not sleeping during nap time. I hate the way I feel when I wake up. That's fair. That's fair. I do sometimes when I take a nap, I do like feel kind of groggy and sick afterwards, but it's kind of like 50-50. Fair, you cannot defeat yourself from us wanting to eat you while you sleep. Oh, okay. Welcome to the stream, Liliana. Let me read this. For the mod's sake, I am not a bot, and trust it's funny. Hello, dear. We have arrived from the mod union, and we have a few questions for you. How often do you feed your mods, and how clean is the mod basement? Thank you for answering in advance, and if any mods want to tell me a different story, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Are you a cop? Are you a cop? You sound like a cop. This sounds like entrapment, okay? And I will not be entrapped. I refuse. Also, I need a lawyer. She doesn't feed me because I'm always against bread. Exactly. I mean, I have to punish you somehow. I will not reveal my sources. She don't feed and the conditions are horrible. Wow, you guys are so ungrateful. Like, do you expect me to actually, like, feed you and give you, like, nice furniture and stuff in the basement? Like, I can't believe this. Bread got more mad about the cop than a bot. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna get entrapped, all right? I've been around the block a few times, all right? From a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being none and 10 being a jungle, how moldy is the mod basement? Based on your answer, this will influence if your streamer passes inspection. Well, Bread's favorite number is 420. Hell yeah. I get daily garlic bread, so what's that about? Okay. So here's the thing. It's not just the mods that are trapped in my basement. It's everybody that's trapped in my basement. The only people that are allowed out of the basement are the harem members. Okay, that's like one of the perks of being in the harem is you can leave the basement. Yeah, I don't feed the mods so that they'll work harder, you know, thinking that they're gonna get some food. But yeah. I work for the FBI and I will look through the list for you. Delete me from the list, Adi. Please delete me from the list. Wait, we can leave the basement? It's a little known perk. It's a little known harem perk, all right? I thought it'd be funny to join and I haven't seen my family in weeks. I'm trapped in the basement. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to find out like this, Sushi. I'll never be part of your harem, Bread. Well, you'll stay in the basement then. I have my freedom. She forgot to let me out for a few days, but I am now free. So we have one more question, and it's for you, streamer. Do you believe that free-range mods should exist? This means that they can leave the basement at any time they please. Absolutely not. I am 100% against free-range mods. I prefer factory farmed mods, farmed in terrible conditions in my basement. I think that they perform the best. I think that if your mods are too happy, they get comfortable and they don't do their job. So you need to just torture them at all times to be for them to be effective, basically. Wait, I'm in the basement. Well, okay, Adi, I might let you out so that you can cook for me because your cooking does look really good. The basement is cozy. I'm adding all this to the Google Doc. Hell yeah. A final long message for the bit. Okay. I am so sorry you didn't pass inspection. Your mod basement isn't up to regulation. We highly recommend that the mold scale is at a 99 to 100% because mold is very healthy for us mods. I will have to send you or one of your mod 100 trillion schmeckles worth of fines, which translates to 60 million, and they should arrive in their P.O. box in 3 to 6 business days. You get to select what mods get to pay off. Oh, excellent. So basically I can just put them to work now in like an actual labor camp and not pay them because the money will just go to paying off my fines. Very good. I like it. No, the basement is the only safe place. Otherwise the horrors that await us. Yeah, the Red Lobster horrors. Why are we still talking about the basement? There is no basement. It's nothing. It never existed. Exactly. I don't, I think you guys need to prove it if you're talking about the basement because, do you have any proof, basically? Let's go. No wonder everyone's trying to eat me. Yeah, they're hungry. They're very hungry. I need to be freed. I must reach my queen. Oh, thank you for the follow. Top Hat Unknown. Welcome to the Sour Bros. Thank you for your brave sacrifice. No, the usual room or basement. Have you ever thought about neutering and spaying your mods to increase productivity and to improve mental health? I have heard that there's some like trap neuter return programs for the mods, but I'm afraid if I let them out at all, they're never gonna come back. So I think it's a no on that one. Don't eat me. It's not my fault. Bread starves us. I mean, well, okay. I was trying to think of a way to blame it on you, but I couldn't. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Sour Bros. And I loved your bit. That's a very good bit. I might have to steal it when I go watch other streams. No eating bread. Bread is not good. All right. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Okay? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Look at this riz. This is some subtle riz. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn, we're just like reading the hell out of her. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Oh my god, this guy is... Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh shit. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. She knows what she's doing. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. This is like when I ask a man to lift heavy furniture just because I don't feel like it. And I'm just like, I need you to help because you're so strong. I'm so weak, you know. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Wait, is that why you said you needed help with TV mounting? Okay, no. That one is 100%, that is 100% actual request. Because my problem is I can never find the studs for the wall anchors. Like, I use a stud finder, it says there's a stud there, I go to hang something, there is no stud, all right? So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't understand how to do like the little knock method where you knock on the wall to see where it's hollow or whatever. I can't hear any difference. So yeah, so that I actually need assistance with that one, unfortunately. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Okay, I kind of feel bad because I know that like we're definitely she's not even in the contention for who we're gonna choose. So I already know this is gonna be an unrequited? I don't know how to pronounce the word, but anyways, it's that kind of love. All right. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. I like her also. Yeah, she's the one I thought you would like. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Sayori is indeed a contender for me. You do have a type. It's fine. It'll just be another time the childhood friend loses. True. That's so true. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Hold on, let me just do something at my work here real quick, because in a few minutes I get to log out and I don't have to pretend that I'm working anymore, which will be cool. Alright. Honestly, a tale as old as time. Yeah, especially in anime. Like, I feel like the childhood friend they almost never win. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Don't remind me that. I'm sorry. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Hey, Breb, I can't wait to read yours. I just want to hold someone's hand, man. Okay, and she def would be the same. Shake my head. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure any girlfriend that you get with would want to hold your hand. Like, it's not specific to the childhood friend girlfriend. It's, you know, it's any of them. Breb, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. All right. Who should I show my poem to first? What do you guys think? Nah. What, are you telling me that you would have a girlfriend that doesn't want to hold your hand? Why would they even want to be your girlfriend then? Besides, hand holding is very lewd. I can't believe that you guys are talking about it in my Twitch chat. I might get banned. So let's see. We got Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. I guess I could do Monica first. Maybe get some points with her. Hi again, Breb. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. What is she, our teacher? Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Good. Oh, are you a Monica fan as well, Audie? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. You'll never guess what I'm eating? It's sushi, isn't it? I bet it's sushi. No, it's not sushi, because you said you were making potatoes, and I feel like potatoes and sushi don't go that well together. Are you eating bread? You better not be eating bread. No, you just got lucky? What do you mean I got lucky? I mean, I am a Monica fan. Same. It's not sushi. It's not bread. Ooh, chicken. Is it chicken? Are you eating loco? I kind of want some chicken. Chicken sounds good. Oh well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. It's not chicken. What the heck? How am I supposed to guess? Those are the only three things. Bread wants to eat me. I want to eat you all the time. Yeah, human? Are you eating humans over there, Sushi? What is going on? Loco might be into that. No gore on the stream, please. Well, that might be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. I believe in you, Bread, you can guess. Okay, not chicken, not sushi. Just think about potato. Oh, baked potato, baked potato? Is it baked potato? Is it baked potato? Is it the baked potato that I'm gonna force feed everyone? Noah's a phoenix. She wants to use your abilities to regenerate to feed the mods. Exactly. Like, it's the most cost effective if their food can just regenerate for itself, you know? And I'm trying to keep costs low at the mod farm in the basement. Something else with the potato. French fries? Your autistic meal. Oh, French fries? But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. No! Wait a minute. Oh, steak and potatoes. Okay, yeah. I forgot that was also the autistic meal. That actually sounds so good right now. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. I had Chinese for lunch. It was pretty good. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. Oh, hold on. Alexa's telling me to log out of my work. Alexa, stop. So, let me go and do that. Alexa, stop! Oh my god, she never listens. Then I just need to shut this down. I'm gonna grill some burgers and corn later. Oh man, that sounds really good too. Maybe I should fire up my grill. It's just that's like the only bad thing about charcoal is it's just like such a pain to get it going, but very tasty once you do. All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Damn. That's kind kind of fucked up. I'll send a pic in the Discord later to taunt. I mean, show you. Thanks a lot. Welcome to Doki Doki. Okay, is it about to get creepy? Because that poem was pretty creepy. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. You're creepy. What do you mean I'm creepy? What did I do? The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. This is a family-friendly game, man. Weren't you? Oh no, it wasn't you. It was Dank Wolf. I said, I think, or it was Dank Wolf who said the menu music like haunts them in their sleep or whatever. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Like our game? What does she mean by that? Music still does fire track. Well, you know, at least if you're gonna get PTSD from it, it's good that it's a good track. Oh. Give me a second. I tried to quickly drink the last of my water so I could refill it. But I inhaled while I was drinking. Rest in peace, Pretty William. Oh my gosh. Steve you can have my Gil in Final Fantasy. Silly Zone peak game, not gonna lie. It's my first time playing it. And welcome to the chat. Sorry it was, well, I'm mid-death. You're not supposed to inhale water. I know. Okay, hang on a second. I'm just gonna refill this and try not to die again. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me? Okay. So, I'm guessing we should save, right? Like, is that kind of what's being hinted? I guess I'll save here. Okay. Yes? Okay, good. Oh, wait, no. Oh, return, okay. Did you know, because you're over here inhaling water? Look, I was trying to drink it fast, so I just wouldn't be over here being, like, silent while I'm, you know, drinking a whole bunch of water, and obviously that was a mistake, because I spent that time that I would have been silent drinking water just dying instead, so... Okay. So... She knows it's a game, like Mita does, is what I'm getting from this dialogue. You never know when you might change your mind. Oh. Is this... okay, so I guess this is hinting that we should be saving at, like, the important, like, decisions, I guess? Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Yuri this time. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Breb. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. I like all the different breads. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh gosh, it's a long one. And she wrote in cursive again. All right. So, okay. Is there anybody in the chat that's young enough that you can't read this? I'm curious. I'm curious, like, when the cutoff is for, hope you can read cursive. Yeah, I'm 37, so I can definitely read cursive. But I am curious, because, didn't they say, like, they, like, stopped teaching it in schools now, right? Which makes sense, because, like, literally I only would use it when writing a check, which you also pretty much never do anymore. Hori can't? That's what I think it, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Hori couldn't. They didn't teach it past like 5th grade, but I can still read it fine. I can't, but that's because I can't read. I can read it, but can't write it. That's fair. That's fair. Anytime I try to, I feel like sometimes I forget what a couple of like the letters are, but for the most part, you know, I still remember most of it. Easy to read. Okay. So at least, okay, so everybody in the chat is at least 18. That's good to know, except for Hori. I can't write. Oh my god. What's the bonk for? What did I do? Is it because you can't read cursive? Mixed results? Yeah, seriously. All right, let's see what her poem is. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Okay. This is the moment she comes off the contender list because it's already a threat and I don't like it. Murder. I was taught, but due to never using it, I can no longer write in cursive. Yeah. Like literally the only time I use it is to write checks. And I write like maybe 1 check a year because like if there's any other option to pay that's not check, then I just do that. Murder. Oh my gosh. I can't believe she wrote this like just for me, you know? It's terrible. Okay. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. That's why it's a guilty snack, by the way. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh, that's creepy! Oh my gosh. Lately I started writing in cursive again, and it's so much faster. Yeah. I feel like, especially if you do it a lot, it's definitely faster than, you know, writing normally. But for me, because I barely write anymore at all anyways, it's slow either way. I was homeschooled 1st grade, so didn't actually learn it, but they tried to teach me in 4th grade, but I was behind, so I can only read it. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. A guilty yummy snack. I need to learn quick script so no one can read my handwriting. What's quick script? Is that like what stenographers use in court and stuff? I have coworkers who saw a client try to use a check and looked at me and the check, then asked, what is this? Did they change the bills? I sighed and walked away. Oh my gosh. That's like, okay, so I got a pair of earrings that are like floppy disk earrings, right, on Etsy, but the title of the listing was save icon earrings. Save icon earrings, not floppy disk earrings. It's like, oh my gosh. Time to teach the raccoons to rob now. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. Wait, what did you guys think of her poem? I feel like it's almost more of like a short story, but it just felt vaguely threatening. It definitely felt vaguely threatening. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I would be smarter if I hadn't been homeschooled. That's fair. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of like against homeschooling, at least for like early grades, because I feel like it really just depends on like the quality of the, you know, who's ever doing the homeschooling or the program or whatever. Save icon. I know. I was like, I can't believe that. It's a shorthand writing style, mainly used for taking notes quickly. Oh, okay, so it's probably similar to what they use in court then. We had someone come in asking if we sold a reader for their floppy disk a few times. I think I saw, I don't remember who it was. It might have been Signet that had a USB floppy disk reader. So I think somebody in the Discord did. I literally didn't learn anything. I cheated on my homework because the answers were like 3 pages. No, sushi. You learned something very important in life. You learned how to take a shortcut when it's available to you. All right, it's morally appropriate. TBH, I just did whatever I did to get out of school. I do, and floppies. I support ancient hardware. Did she say Skynet? No, Signet. Signet reject. But yeah, floppy disk, but save icon. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Skynet is my cousin. After 4th grade, I was homeschooled again in 5th grade. Then I went back in 6th, and oh my god, I was so behind. Oh, see, I had kind of like almost the opposite problem. Because my dad was in the military, so we moved a lot, and the schools in New Jersey were like significantly ahead of the schools in Virginia. So I just ended up getting really lazy because we were just learning everything that I already knew. So then once we finally caught up, I was like, man, I don't want to read this. I don't want to learn this. But I was homeschooled for, I think like 6 months or something. Because I didn't want to go to middle school, right? So my mom like let me do homeschooling or whatever. But okay, and here's the problem too, right? I work very fast at things. Like I read fast, I write fast, I think fast. I can be very, very efficient about everything. So I would finish like the day's worth of the schoolwork in a couple hours, right? But instead of just letting me chill for the rest of the day, she would make me do chores all day. So after a few months, I was like, you know what? Just send me to school. It's fine. I'll go back. Which is your favorite girl so far? So it was between Monica and Yuri. But Yuri that was a very threatening poem towards Bread. So she definitely just moved down the list quite a bit. Did you like math? I don't know. I read that as meth for the first time. I was like, what are you talking about? I did like math, yeah. Math, science, I think. Honestly, like, there wasn't really anything I, like, heavily disliked. I guess, like, history a little bit, but it really just depended on the teacher and what we were learning. I couldn't be homeschooled. My parents still think they can get the square shape in the circle hole. I met Bread when she was I was not doing the crystal. I was selling the crystal. There's a difference. I only really like science, hated everything else. So that makes sense. I mean, science is really interesting, and like I feel like it's probably one of the ones that you use most, in daily life. So it's kind of easier to like get more into it. Absolute cinema. I like the little emojis. I skipped so many classes to sneak off to band class. I wasn't a band nerd. I was a theater nerd. Unfortunately. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Breb? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I'm a streamer after all. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I did theater, band, choir, math competition, sports, a lot of nonsense. I was pretty lazy, so I really I did choir too, but it was like it wasn't like an after school thing. It was like a class that you could take, and then sometimes we had to go to competitions after school time and whatnot. But it was primarily in I touched basically everything. I just remember in choir, oh my god, I'm so stupid, dude. So one of the things our choir teacher would get mad at would be like if she heard like sopranos singing, an alto, or the alto singing a soprano, whatever. Oh god, don't put that. Okay, somebody put that out of context. That's actually a really good one. But yeah, so anyway, so our teacher hated that and would always yell at us to do that. So one day I told everybody, okay, we should just all for the whole day, all the altos sing soprano and all the sopranos sing alto. And our teacher was so annoyed. Oh my gosh. I wasn't touched. Well, I guess that means you're nothing. Boom. Got him. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Did somebody put it in? Cause nobody put it yet. Hold on. I'm gonna put it then. So it doesn't get forgotten. In my very favorite channel in the Discord, the Out of Context. Maybe that's one thing I should do on my debut stream after I get my model is scroll through some of the early Out of Context that like we've actually forgotten the true context for. Okay, so who should I show my poem to next? I guess Natsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Oh, the Mugen pics. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Okay, so let's see if it's any better than the first day's poem, because the first day's poem was straight trash, like absolute full trash. All right. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. My God. Squirt Shake, you don't understand the first poem is cool. Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. I mean, it's cool in the sense of like that she didn't take it too seriously, you know, but I don't know. Cool's kind of far from the descriptor I'd use for that. I kind of don't like Natsuki for saying this. I actually like spiders like Amy. Yeah, okay, so I don't like spiders, but I have an uneasy alliance with the spiders because they eat the other bugs. And I'm very, very, very afraid of all bugs. So, as long as the spiders like stay up in the corner or stay away from me, then, you know, we see each other and we just leave each other alone. But if they get too close, then no. Her poems are deep. How is it deep? How is this deep at all? I love spiders. It's just, I'll kill them if they come near me. Exactly. Does anyone feel that strange crawling on your back? Oh, no, don't say that. But also, again, this isn't a poem. Like, these are just short stories. I don't know why they keep calling them poems. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Found a spider on my monitor right now. Oh no, not the spider emojis. It's a kind of poem. I mean, you know, you could stretch the definition, but I feel like it's not what most people would think of a poem. You know, it's kind of closer to telling like a story. Poetry can be a lot of things with words. Well, it's straight up trash with Natsuki's words. I'll just say that. Pet the spider, no. Arachne best girl. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Poetry definition, literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of But okay, see, the distinctive style and rhythm, I feel like, is what's missing in some of these. Like, Yuri's was a lot easier to say it was a poem. Hers, I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of had a rhythm with like having the same, like the last line of everything being the same, but it's a good thing you're fine with spiders. Why? Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. Narrative poems are poems that tell a story and share many characteristics with short stories. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like straddling the line. Just kidding, I actually always hate spiders. I mean, they're very, very creepy, but all the other bugs are creepier to me. So, you know, it is what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Natsuki, what, you liked her poem? You liked her poem? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. As a German, I can say it is technically a poem, but not a good one. Okay, that's a fair assessment. Very fair assessment. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. Thank you for the follow, Squirk Shake. Welcome to the Sour Bros. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her if she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri has made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. Bread, make a poem right now? Look. I said this earlier, okay? But I have written a single poem in my life, all right? And it was in elementary school, and it's straight fire, okay? You want to hear it? All right. Just to let you know, it does involve a very old celebrity called Melissa Joan Hart. So that's she starred in Clarissa, a TV show on Nickelodeon. Okay, so the you didn't do poetry in English. No, I really did do it's the only one I remember. Yeah, and Sabrina. Yep, Sabrina and Clarissa Explains It All. Both she was one of my favorite actors when I was a kid. But anyways, so here's the poem. All right. You guys just get ready, okay? If you didn't hear it in the beginning of the stream, you're about to hear some straight fire, all right? So, Melissa Joan Hart. She rode in a cart. She didn't get very far. She should have rode in a car. Boom! Boom! Based off of my close analysis of your rewards page, you might like bread. Well, I am bread, so, you know, I kind of have to like myself, right? You know? It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Peak! Thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate my literary prowess. I don't know what word. You must be made of copper and tellurium because you're cute. Ah, that's cute. That's very cute. I think that might be better than Hori's. I thought you were gonna rhyme heart with far. See, that's the thing. I don't like close rhymes, you know? I thought you were gonna rhyme heart with fart. Oh, not the song. You know what? I think like the funniest rhyme is when T-Pain tried to rhyme Wisconsin with mansion. that was some interesting rhyming. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Aw, thank you for the heart. That's very much nicer than throwing sausages and pickles at me. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? All right, Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Breb. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. Oh my god. That wasn't an invitation to throw pickles at me, Sushi. Wisconsin mansion. Yeah, that works. Like, if I remember correctly, I think in the song he pronounces Wisconsin like Wisconsin or Wisconsin. Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, silly. I'll drink while I'm getting stuff thrown at me. Sayori, haven't heard that name in a while. Don't get your water through your lungs this time. I was careful this time. I was careful this time. Bread walked in, all full of pride, told the toaster. Oh, this is a poem. Hold on. Okay. Gotta read the poem. Bread walked in, all full of pride, told the toaster, step aside. Crumbs went flying, crust got loud. This loaf's got swagger, draws a crowd. Butter gasped, he's such a flirt. Jam just blushed beneath her skirt. But when he danced with Raisin Bun, even Bagel said, well, that's fun. That's really good. Did you get that somewhere or did you write that? I'm ready for more bread poems later. If I remember, I'll try to write one before the next stream. I'll do my best. Can I have a slice of existential bread? No, please don't eat me. Give us your best poem, bread. You just missed it, Yantome. You just missed it. All right, but here, I'll say it for the third time because, again, it's straight fire. All right, and if you're not familiar, Melissa Joan Hart was an actress back in the 90s. Could it be he cheated with ChatGPT? Okay, so here's the poem. All right, Melissa Joan Hart. She rode in a cart. She didn't get very far. She should have rode in a car. There we go. spent the last 20 minutes making it. It's actually really, really good. We will definitely judge you if the poem that you'll make is bad or good. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. Are you face palming because you just can't believe how beautiful and amazing and wonderful my poem was? Because if so, I understand. The grammar error makes it even better. Wait, what grammar error? No, chat GPT and me are enemies. It failed me on a work report. I want to put this on my wall. Oh no, my gifted sub will run out soon. Actually, that reminds me. We need to take a 3-minute break. Again, I don't want anybody to miss anything. So while you run these ads, I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. And I will be right back. So I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you!
Welcome back to myself. It's strange how no ads appeared. You still have a gifted sub, that's why. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Also forgot to say hi. Also, Bread, how you been? Any existential lately? Every day, man. Every day. I got 8 freaking ads. Unfortunately, I have basically the lowest amount you can possibly run to not get ads when you like come join the stream. I wish I could turn them off, but you have to have them on to have the channel points and all the like fun stuff like the emotes. Loaf of self, yet not quite whole. Needed questions. Fill the soul. Am I more than crust and spread? Oh, that's a good poem too. That's a very good poem. But yeah, I usually try to take a break from the game if it's like a story related game while there are ads so that nobody misses anything from the game. Every day, of course. I'm existential Bread, man. What would I be if I wasn't existential? James finally was able to read chat. I left and rejoined because I don't want to sit through 14 plus ads. Well, I mean, the only thing that's behind the ads is a BRB screen, so you're not really deja vu. I probably died at this loop somehow. Oh, don't worry, nothing is happening. Quick, Bread, say something that breaks the loop. This is my first time playing, so I don't know what you mean. Hi, Azul. How you doing? All right. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. James, did anything interesting happen yet? No, still just a lot of happy stuff so far. Oh, actually, no, there was one interesting thing. Monica told us to save before any like important choices. So kind of like some meta stuff. I don't know. Oh, I also just realized I don't have the game. Hang on. I gotta make this bigger. Okay, there we go. Can I do a poem? Of course. Yeah, we've got lots of poems going on in the chat. Some good, some very good. It's a Bread poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Oh, here we go. That's a big one. All right. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Yontome. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. So cauldrons bubbled, shelves all stacked, potion cellars primed and packed. In strode Glimmer with a grin. Step aside, I mix to win. Labels shimmered, corks popped high. One vial hissed, another sighed. Love brew, mad brew, sleep in mist. Winked the witch, or a dragon's fist. Mossy Fred spilled glowing glue, while Hazel brewed a shade of blue. But when they saw Elric's charm, even the slimes raised no alarm. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Imagine not being a sub. It's okay. Not everybody can get subs. That's okay. But I do appreciate. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. James said, roses are red, my dog chased a fly, turtle escaped zoo, cause fuck you, that's why. Pretty good. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, not the popcorn Is some okay. I know you're not gonna like give me like a bunch of spoilers, but is something bad gonna happen soon? Oh no, Young Tommy's got the popcorn too. No. I thought this is your first time watching too, Steve. Oh no, the Gooner also. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. We just hungry with the popcorn bread. You gotta chill. It's scary, okay? It's scary. It's very scary. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? I like boba. Boba's good. I don't really like the tapioca balls though. Nah, I played this game like 6 times. Oh, for some reason I thought you said last time that you haven't. No malicious intent behind this popcorn? Sus. Very sus. Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt as well. Damn it. Every time I look over, there's more popcorn. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I had boba and saw a boba shop for the first time like 2 weeks ago. Oh, wow. You hadn't tried it before? Oh, no. There's even more popcorn. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Oh, you guys. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head. Anyways, back to being busy. Take care, good luck with poems. Lock in, slack off later. I totally feel that. Well, thank you for stopping by, Yotome. Thank you again for the gifted sub. Hope you have a good day and that you're locking in. Your locking in goes well. A sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Breb. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright. Let's see her poem. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Ew. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. I'll be lurking now. Enjoy the hanging out session, Sayori. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good day. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Damn, that's kind of a deep poem for her. I didn't think she was gonna write something that deep. Yeah, the crane game. No, they stealing her schizo meds. Yeah, that's what it sounds like for sure. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Okay, she didn't, because clearly I did. You guys heard mine. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. No one is beating me. I think, am I still in the lead? I don't really count because it was me like testing it. But I want you to take the lead, so I'm not testing it anymore. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Speaking of meds, I'm not forgiving you for that one thing. What one thing? All I remember doing to you recently was you told me that I had 0 Riz, and I told you that that's not what your mom said last night, but I don't remember anything else. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. OMG, I love the Bottles poem. Yeah, it was actually really, really good. I'm surprised that she wrote it, for sure. Because it seemed like it would be more of like a Yuri type of poem. Ooh, the rare one. Nice. Hold on, I want to see the leaderboard. Oh, good, Adi. Okay, good. You did you did go above me in the leaderboard. Excellent. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Yeah, this game is surprising to say the least. The streamer game with the drugs. Oh yeah! I tried to pin her overdose on you. Unfortunately, you did not let me. That was very selfish of you. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Do you have a map? I keep getting lost in your eyes. Okay, that's some Riz. Ah, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Do you know stuff about this game? So the only thing I know is that it like becomes a horror game, but I don't know like the specifics of that. I saw it recommended a lot. We played Me-Side before this. And I heard it was kind of like similar where it's like nice at first and then it kind of like devolves into a horror game. Sayori just like me for real. I know, right? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I like this game much more than Me-Side. Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the ending of Me-Side. Like it was a fun game overall for sure. But it kind of like made it feel like everything we did was pointless, which like I get that was, you know, like the purpose of it, but I don't know. I don't know. That's a concern of mine as well. When it comes to Me-Side, though, Sleepy Mita, no question, she my top pick, Cappy second. I liked Mila. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? How much longer do you think you'll be streaming? Today, about 40 more minutes. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Okay, you'll probably get to the stuff next stream. Oh, okay, so it'll still be nice at the end of this one. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I will sleep now, got work today. Okay, have a good sleep, Adi. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy it while it lasts. Oh my gosh. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. No spoilers. Well, I appreciate knowing kind of like the time frame of when it's gonna change, but you know, they didn't spoil any like plot points or anything. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. I mean, it's a 4-hour time frame. Please don't tell her the good stuff. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. But yeah, I think so. My next stream day is Thursday, and I've got a collab for that. Chad, keep your mouth shut. Intimate with yourself. So I think I'll be playing this again Monday, but I'm also, I ordered a new computer, so next week's stream are all gonna be kind of like iffy, because if I end up, if it ends up coming in, I might not be able to stick to the stream schedule, so that's not the reason Brev is in the club. A collab, yes, so I'll be playing Repo for the first time with Sushi, Loco, Iggy, Azul, and Kay. So that should be fun. I hope there's scuff. Yeah, so half of us are first timers, and then the other half have played it. So it should be interesting. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Oh, but yeah, so normally, because I normally do collabs every Thursday, I was planning next week to do our next like kind of like community collab. I was thinking of doing Gardic Phone again, which I think that's what I'm gonna put on the schedule for next week, because it's easier to cancel if it does end up that my computer comes in and I'm not set up in time, versus like a collab specifically with other people, you know? So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do next week. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. So no Repo. No. This week's still good. This week should still be good. I think it's supposed to be sometime next week that my computer's gonna come. So I just I don't want to schedule any anything specific with like people, because I might have to cancel it next week. Yeah, no worries. So I'll probably do like a Gardic Phone type thing, so that, you know, if we do cancel it, it's not, you know, it's not like a collab. What day will you be continuing this game? Monday, if I stream Monday. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. But I will. So soon I will be adding Wednesday as a stream day, it looks like, from the poll in the Discord, which hasn't ended yet if anybody wants to get their poll in. But it just depends on when all this overtime is done at my work, because I've been on like overtime every day for 4 months. So yeah, so I'm a little bit burnt out, but once that's done, then I'm gonna go to streaming 3 days a week. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. R.I.P. I go back to work Thursday. Oh no! Well, if you want to watch all our scuff, we'll have the VOD at least. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. I'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Probably watch it at work and leave the noobs at the mercy of the customer. Fair. As long as you don't get fired. I work every day until Friday or so. Yeah, I think I'm working all the weekdays this week, and then I probably am gonna have to do a few hours on Saturday too, because it's 60 hours this week for me. So rude. I want to be fired. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now, let's see. Has she gotten there yet? How much have I missed? No, it's, well, hello Withers, welcome back. It's still in the nice area. It's, the part we're talking about, like planning for the festival. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Okay, good. She then stands behind the podium. Yuri and Natsuki have some of the most unfortunate names in the game because Yuri you can't look up without putting this whole game's name in, or the abbreviation, and the Suki part of Natsuki's name in Russian. True, very true, James. But yeah, I mean, and you guys, if you do want to watch me finish this game, if you miss it, I did just finally start a VOD channel on YouTube, so it will be there eventually. Nobody has the authority. My boss is in another state permanently, and I have a stellar record. Okay, nice. Then you can watch at work then. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Maybe you should just stream forever so you can get to the interesting parts. Thank you, Jesus, for the breath. Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I wish I could just do like a long stream, I work from home and I'm a massive introvert, so pretty much streaming is the only time that I like speak out loud these days. So my voice is already getting strained just from these like 3 hours. 24-hour stream when? Hell no. I might put a 12-hour as a goal on the subathon, but I think even that one might be kind of tough for me, but we'll see. 48-hour stream. I would die. I would literally, I would sound like the old smoker ladies from The Simpsons, the sisters. 96. Oh my God, you guys just keep bringing it up and up and up. I can't believe this. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ah, thank you very much. Oh no. Vex, your first time chat is just to add on to the 2-hour stream. I can't believe this. But also, welcome to the stream. 30-day stream final offer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like I could only do a 24-hour stream if I wasn't talking for like the majority of it. 2-year stream. Oh my gosh. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Not Isaiah, caught a bread stream. Yippee! Welcome. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Vex. Official welcome to the Sour Bros. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect time.
Head pats time.
must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Aw, thank you for the head pat, Squirt. I keep wanting to say squirt for some reason. Suddenly she's finished. Oh my. Vex, don't give it to the peer pressure. Don't give it to the peer. Oh my. Double sausages. Oh my god. You people stop. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Yeah, your first impression is you know, the 200-hour stream and then giving into random's peer pressure to bully me. I see how it is. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It's not bullying if it's towards you. It's... What kind of legal justification is that? It's still bullying. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. No, it not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You guys bully me every day. Sorry, I giggled. Hehehe, Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. We're trapped in the basement. We take the wins where we can. Okay, fair. I mean, I guess trapping people in my basement gives you, I mean, it's still bullying, but it's, you know, it's understandable bullying. You know, it's like retaliatory bullying. So I guess I'll allow it. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Misread. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. How are you? Oh, hi, Volk! How are you doing? I'm doing well. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time. Are you getting ready for Bunny? She's coming soon, right? Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Hehehe, Ian Breb liked it. I'm second to a bot in chatting XP. Unfortunately not. Oh, is it still gonna be a while till she comes? And bullying bread, yeah, that's that. They have been bullying me quite a lot. Throwing sausages and pickles at me while I'm just trying to read poetry. Terrible. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. We decided we're rushing into this too fast, so we decided that we're gonna wait. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but that does sound like I'm gonna get an apartment on my home so we don't got 4 people living in the same space. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like when you move in with a girl, having like roommates at the same time too, sometimes it can become like depending on how everybody gets along or, you know, how everybody's cleanliness level is, it can be a little bit chaotic sometimes. But so is she just gonna stay where she's at for now? With her grandma, I think, right? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. So ultimately we decided not to. Well, that's fair. That's definitely a mature choice for sure. Oh, I know what you mean. Nah, that woman has a male hair. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? I'm hopefully going to be moving into my new apartment in the next 2 days. Oh, nice, nice. So instead of her doing all the moving, it'll be you doing the moving. But that's always, it's moving is stressful, but I feel like it's always nice to, when you get like a new apartment, because I don't know, I like setting up all the things and like being in a new environment. It's the same apartments I live in now. I'm just moving into the vacant one upstairs. Oh, well, that's an easy move for sure. What would be the best thing on the crane? I'm not sure, because I think it said it's got like 500 unique things in there, so I have no idea. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Breb. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Breb lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. James, I wish I could live in an apartment. Oh, what? Instead of a house? Why? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Oh, sorry, I'm like... my throat. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. So, Brad, how do you enjoy the revolutionary gameplay of Toki Toki? Honestly, I'm just excited to get to the horror game part of it at this point. But yeah, I think this is like the first visual novel that I actually have played myself. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. The horror is talking to women. Jump scare. Woman likes you. She hops back to her seat. Home has food and bread stream. Hell yeah! What you eating? And did you make me a plate? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. So who's your favorite? So for a while, Monica and Yuri were kind of like neck and neck, and then I read Yuri's poem about slicing bread, and she's moved down quite a bit, so they do say you attract what you fear. Women! Oh, spicy chicken sandwich. Oh, I'm too white for that. I'm too white for the spice, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the sharing. Who's your favorite, Valk? But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. I'm also too white. Look, mild salt. I've only recently been able to eat mild salsa, without thinking it was spicy, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? It was Monica at first, but now it's Natsuki. Oh, okay, so you like the tsundere. I see. I live off of spicy chicken sandwiches and I'm okay, I'm 99.7% white. Are you that white? Because I feel like genetically I'm at a very big disadvantage when it comes to spicy food. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Everyone's different. True. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I have a box of Nashville hot sauce in my room I stole from work. I definitely can't do the hot sauce for sure. Okay. Can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Breb. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Well, I'm gonna get to work on preparing for the move. Oh, good luck. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, is she getting jealous? She's getting a little bit jealous? Bye, Brett. Enjoyed the Gardic phone, and I'm looking forward to the future events. Yeah, I think might be doing another one next week. Depends, because it depends on when my new PC gets here. But I'm probably gonna schedule one tentatively. Oh boy, is it about? Okay, is stuff about to get bad? Well. Oh, okay, wait a minute. So this is a choice, right? Right? What did Monica say? Monica said to save. I don't know why I'm saving it different. I'll just overwrite it. Okay. Important decision time. I mean, clearly I would walk home with Yuri, right? Like, if she asked me, you know, I don't want to lead Sayori on. Saving different is good. Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind for the next saves. Oh darn, was there a Gardic phone session earlier? I'll try to catch that next one. Yeah, we did one a few weeks ago. But I'm planning to schedule one for next Thursday. But it's gonna be kind of like tentative because I'm getting a new PC and I'm not sure what day it's gonna come in. So whenever it comes in, I'm gonna have to cancel like my streams for the next couple days while I set it up and stuff. So, garlic phone. But if you're, I'm not sure if you're in my Discord yet. I usually like post in there and at all the Sour Bros whenever we're planning like a big community game like that. All right, I'm gonna say, telling me you don't like Sayori evil. I mean, I don't know. She it's my type is not the like cute, sweet childhood friend for sure. We'll join now. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Just look out for the and it was really fun last time. We had a good amount of people and we had some real crazy drawings for sure. If you look at any of like the stickers in the server, like all the drawn ones, those were from Gardic phone. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. It's the important decision. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ahaha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Alright, so this time I guess we should try to like actually get I think it was like all the kind of depressing. Oh no. I want all the Yuri ones. Damn it. Natsuki and Yuri's are both like dark options. Sad and happy. Yeah. I will warn you, this main character, when you ain't in control, is stupid as fuck. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of main characters for sure. Okay, good. We're getting a lot of her. Yeah, she got a turtle. Damn. Damn. I keep getting Natsuki. Dang it. Yuri's. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano, well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. You are filled with determination. I'm filled with something, that's for sure. Speaking of determination, piano. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Okay, that's kind of meta. That's pretty funny. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. I'm filled with carbs and iron from the amount of ramen I eat. Don't eat so much ramen, James. Ramen sounds kind of good right now, though. Yeah, I love all the meta stuff. Yeah, that's really funny. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Ayo! I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Breb, what's up? Sayori depression. Yeah, it's it's sad to see her sad, but like, you know, I didn't want to lead her on either. But I mean, that's always hard. You made her depressed, man. Oh, I didn't want to lie to her. Oh my gosh. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? You should have wrote poems for her. You should have written poems for her. But I don't like her like that. I don't want her to get the wrong idea. You know, if I start writing poems for her, then she's gonna think that, you know, there's something else going on. You made her depressed, let's go. Duality of man in the chat right now. In what way do you mean? And maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. You will regret this? Uh-oh. Okay, that does sound scary. The childhood friend cannot be neglected friend. Uh-oh. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Breb. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Breb. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Monica knows things. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Breb. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my mouth. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Are you sure? The pain. Oh my gosh. You guys are scaring me. You're scaring me. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I'm bored and I'm back. That was quick. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. A woman said not to worry about her, do the opposite? Yeah. Smart man right there. If she says don't worry about it, she means you better fucking worry about it, all right? I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. We're going for a long time. I'm almost done. I probably only have a few more minutes for this stream. But I'll be back Monday for more. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? A woman said, don't worry, insert Vietnam flashbacks. Exactly. Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. So true. That's like a woman saying she's not mad. Yeah. If she says I'm fine or it's fine, you need to be scared, and you need to fix it quickly. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. By the way, despite Yuri being my fave, it took Natsuki complaining about her having big booba to realize Yuri has the biggest of the group. If she says she's fine, if she says it's fine, she's totally not fine. 100%. See, you guys know. I'm glad you guys are well versed in the art of womanhood. That's quite romantic, eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. If she says it's fine, there is no double speak. They're logical. It's not a matter of it being logical. It's a matter of not feeling like getting into it, or feeling like if you try to get into it, that they're just not gonna listen, and so you don't even want to bother. If a woman says it's fine, you run. Of course, that's what you teach your harem. Look. I'm just trying to teach them not to get, murdered by women. So that and education in a specific subject, the subject of Red Lobster. Everything is fine. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, she's teaching us the art of survival. Exactly. I'm gonna save here for the day, but I will, thank you for the follow, Alpha Doom. Welcome to the Sour Bros. I will return, we met our follower goal, also too, the 380, thank you so much. I will do more on Monday, as long as my computer doesn't come in. Yeah, thank you. What was I gonna say? But yeah, next stream will be Thursday. We will be playing Repo. It'll be my first time. So yeah, I will see you guys then. And as far as a raid goes, I don't want to raid out to anybody playing this game, just in case they're later on, for the people that are watching it for the first time. So I think I will send you guys to our pal Iggy. He's one of the ones that's going to be playing Repo with us on Thursday. But I hope that you all have a great night. And if you would like to keep up with everything and join for our movie nights and fun game nights, there is our Discord. And I hope that you all have a good night.